Welcome back to the Plays with Cars YouTube channel and another episode of This vs. That. This is a 2006 Porsche Cayenne S Titanium. That is a 2012 Ford Flex EcoBoost Titanium. And that's a Mac. He's also titanium. So if you are an auto enthusiast that likes titanium packages and you really aren't sure which one to get, we're going to give you all the different similarities and differences between the titanium trims of both the Cayenne and the Flex. We're going to start off with the Cayenne since it is the oldest. Now the Cayenne is a true SUV. It's the S version here, has a 340 horsepower V8, a true center differential with a low range gearbox in it, as well as locking front and optional rear diffs. So this thing is an off-road monster, real deal SUV. The titanium trim, as you see here, comes with titanium trim around the windows, on the B pillars and C pillar, as well as underneath the mirror, along the bottom belt line, and the wheels. It also has the rear spoiler here is in the same titanium trim, as well as the piece here on the back. And then it would have normally here a Cayenne S emblem in titanium that happens to be missing on ours. You also get the door handles, and then inside the titanium features its own bespoke interior. So this two-tone black and light gray can be found in the other Cayennes, but having the seats like this with the light gray outside and the dark gray inside is a titanium only feature. Now, you do get titanium here on the sill plates, which is very, very cool. And now for the Flex. The Flex is a true American station wagon. It's based on a front-wheel drive platform that can trace its lineage all the way back to the big Volvos, including the XC90. It has an all-wheel drive, it's not really a transfer case, it's called an angle gear, and it's a Haldex style system, so it can send, I believe it's up to 30% of the power to the back, but really it's a front-wheel drive station wagon, even in all-wheel drive form. However, the EcoBoost has a 355 horsepower twin turbocharged V6, which is awesome, makes a ton of power. And the titanium trim, again, is special, except for this one actually says titanium on the outside, so you can let other people know just how titanium you are. Now the Flex Titanium was a really cool package that was available in more than just black, and came with this rear finish panel. The taillights that are fogged, that is actually a titanium trim only piece. These taillights are ridiculously expensive. If you ever get rear-ended in one of these, you can't get these taillights new, and they go for an insane amount of money on the aftermarket. You also get blacked out window surrounds as opposed to the chrome on the regular Flexes and the Limiteds and whatnot. And then here up front, same thing with the headlights. They are blacked out from the factory, and the grille is very different. Not only does it have this cool black chrome titanium finish, but it's missing the ginormous Ford emblem in the middle for a much, much cleaner look. So if you want a Flex that really stands out from the other ones, the titanium is the one to get. Now, inside the Flex, again, a bespoke interior to the titanium. This two-tone dark charcoal, almost black and light gray perforated microfiber is unique to the titanium trim. It's really pretty cool. The rest of the interior is pretty box standard, except for this trim piece here on the doors and stuff. It's kind of like this fakey carbon fiber. You also have it in the dashboard. It's pretty cool looking. It's glossy and plastic, but you know what? It's all right. And it is just different enough that it's not actually trying to be carbon fiber. It's just a fun design. But yeah, it could be pretty cool. However, nothing inside actually says titanium. So if you want to know you're in a titanium, it's not that much different compared to a regular Flex. All right, let's talk wheels. The Cayenne S Titanium has these split 5-spoke 8 or 19-inch alloy wheels that are actually shared with other Cayenne models. And the other versions that are silver, in the titanium, they're this kind of gunmetal-y titanium color. These particular ones happen to be pretty beat up and repainted in incorrect colors, so don't let this be the example to you. But as you see, we use this Cayenne as an SUV, not as a show car, but they do have a special finish on the wheels, but there's nothing actually special about the wheels themselves. The Flex titanium, on the other hand, has 20-inch rims that are fully polished that are actually bespoke. Now again, these are split 5-spoke, and there are other Flex wheels that are very, very, very similar, but if you look at them side by side, they are different. The other Flexes have a rounded spoke here without this kind of pointy part. They just kind of smooth in here, so they are slightly different. These wheels are titanium only wheels, and they came fully polished only on the titanium, so pretty cool wheel package on the Flex. So other than being black wagon slash SUVs in titanium trims, why would you really compare these two? One is a station wagon, one is an SUV. Well, they do kind of have similar power to weight ratios and things of that nature. You've got a 355 horsepower twin turbo V6 and a 340 horsepower naturally aspirated V8. They're both available with roof racks. They're both available with factory tow packages. The Flex can tow 4,400 pounds. It's actually limited by its front brakes. If you swap the Ford Explorer Police Interceptor front brakes, it can tow more, because that's actually on the same package. And then the Cayenne with the factory tow package is 7,700 pounds. So if you need to transport a family, you need to tow a small trailer, you know, they're both kind of good options. It all comes down to what you need. The Flex is available as either a 6 or 7 seater, so if you need to seat more people, that's definitely the way to go, whereas the Cayenne can only fit 5. It doesn't have the third row. However, if you go off-road, the Cayenne is a true SUV with a low-range gearbox, can actually go off-road. There's skid plates available for it, lift kits, all that kind of stuff. And the Flex just isn't. It's a station wagon. You can get coilovers for it and airbags and things. You can lower it, put, you know, 22s on it, make it look really cool, but it's not going to go off-road. So it all comes down to your use. Do you need a highway cruiser that's going to hold a lot of people, or do you need an SUV that's going to go get muddy and dirty? Either way, you can't go wrong. They're both really fun vehicles, and the titanium trims are actually special on both of them. So when it comes to this versus that, I'd say get both, just like we did. So the Cayenne S titanium definitely wins on the cooler key. The Cayenne key looks like a little miniature Cayenne, including lights that light up when you press the buttons. Well, they should. However, the Flex has the party tricks, such as the opening hatch and when it comes to party tricks, though, the Flex titanium is where it's at. Not only do you have this massively cool panoramic roof that has windows for everybody, built-in DVD entertainment system, a refrigerator in the second row, the third row also turns into this awesome stadium or tailgate seating, and they're power fold, so you don't even have to do anything. And you know what? The hatches too. So if you like your convenience items like that, I think the Flex titanium has it in spades. Of course, it is also 6 years newer. There's one other thing the Flex can do. Yeah, that's right. Remote start from the factory, all integrated. Cayenne can't do that.